Welcome back. We're talking with Noam Cohen, author of The Know-It-Alls, The Rise of Silicon Valley as a Political Powerhouse and a Social Wrecking Ball. And Noam, this is of particular local interest here because, as you know, Boston is one of hundreds of American cities bidding for the privilege, quote unquote, of hosting the second Amazon corporate headquarters. 50,000 jobs are projected here. And even in a place like Boston, that would overnight make them one of the largest employers in the region. Does that economic power translate into political power, and is there something for us to fear there?
Right. I think that it's certainly economic power translates into political power, and I think it just speaks to how, in such a relatively short amount of time, how much power these companies have collected. And when you think about what they're collecting, it's almost like all the commerce of our country is kind of being, I kind of describe in the book as like going to the side pocket of the West Coast and some East Coast investors. It's staggering to think of that level of wealth that is in play here. And so, yeah, Bezos is a character in the book because he really is another person who
that's the CEO of Amazon.
Oh, right, Jeff Bezos, yeah. The CEO. He was another person who early on saw the potential of the internet and really saw the commercial potential. So maybe the book is partly about more idealistic people. He saw early on, he said, there's going to be someone who's going to be a middleman for all internet commerce, and we're going to do it. The thing that's sort of striking is that now he's going from online to offline with Whole Foods, and you just wonder whether it's just a recipe for monopolization, like, of everything, which is really sobering thought. So,
can we Bostonians, should they come here, and apparently we're one of the leading contenders, can we trust Jeff Bezos and company to give a damn about us?
I think it's been pretty clear that he gives a damn about growing, right? And people point out, particularly Amazon, they don't even give a damn about profits. You know, they're often very late to get profits. They are all about what's kind of called the network effect, the growth for growth's sake, because the more you grow, the more power you're going to have, and the more people are going to need to use you. So Amazon's the only way or the best way to buy stuff online, and it just keeps growing and growing. So I think it's been pretty clear he's got a very clear idea of what he's doing, and the workers and even the white-collar employees. There's been an article in the Times discussing how their conditions, the conditions are really tough.
Yeah, a few years ago,
right?
They were terrible working conditions.
Yeah, these are the white, let alone there were exposés about the actual warehouse workers and how they're too hot and too cold, and it's all contract work. But yeah, so I mean, it's clear that's their main goal.
And real briefly, you were telling me that in Seattle, where the Amazon headquarters now is based, the workers don't have to pay taxes?
No, I was saying a bid going on, and some of the candidates trying to say that one of the offers one of the offers is to say that they would even waive taxes on employees, just showing how we're living in a society where these companies are so strong that the government is bending over backwards in ways that you wouldn't even imagine, like don't pay taxes. I mean, it's like, it's undercutting, again, it's a libertarian idea of undercutting the idea of our collective government and having this kind of quasi-government that is called corporations.
Well, power corrupts. You know the rest of the cliche.
Yes, yeah, for
sure.
Noam,
thank you very much for being here.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
The book, once again, The Know-It-Alls, The Rise of Silicon Valley as a Political Powerhouse and Social Wrecking Ball. Noam Cohen is the author, published by New Press. That's all our time for now. I'm going to send it back over to my colleagues for more WBZ News.